Yo, what's up? This your boy Derek Branch here, Strike7Sports.com. In today's video, I just want to recap the recent news concerning the Memphis Tigers men's basketball program, more in particular with their recent recruitment of four-star prospect, Memphis native, born and raised, Curtis Givens III, who that recently wrapped up this past weekend. He came down, I believe, around Thursday night. Flew into the airport, Memphis International Airport. Was greeted by fans. I think there was some family members as well, if I'm not mistaken. And it was taken away by Penny Hardaway in a Rolls Royce vehicle. And I'm pretty sure Penny Hardaway pretty much took care of him and wine and dined him, had dinner with him, probably took him to the best restaurants, took him to the, I know they took him to the facility, met with the coaches, probably had a 5-star breakfast, some type of, continental breakfast, met with the guy, give him the rundown. And based on, stuff I read, man, it was pretty simple, man. Penny Hardaway wants Curtis Givens to be a Memphis Tiger, plain and simple. He's from the area. Heard that Penny knows the family, very familiar with the father as well. I believe known him for over 30 years. But according to what Penny Hardaway says, he's not using that as leverage to recruit to get Curtis, but it's strictly from a recruiting aspect. So that's good to hear. But the way I see it, man, is that this guy, I think he's gonna be a Memphis Tiger, bro, by the end of this week. I heard that decision is gonna be made real soon. Um, he had never, he was, he was being recruited by, I believe Georgia Tech was a part of the mix, Indiana was a part of the mix, but now it's just been narrowed down to LSU, Texas, and Memphis. So, I'm pretty sure that I think I'm not sure that those other coaches can provide the type of experience that Hardaway can provide to this player. I could be wrong on that, but I just got the feeling that he's coming to Memphis, bro. You know what I'm saying? I just, me. I'm being unbiased. I'm being fair and unbiased with this. I think by the end of the week, he'll be a Memphis Tiger. He'll be the third prospect, the second prospect to join the class of 2024 class. The first one that was Jared Harris out of Silsbee, Texas, shooter, a shooting guard. That he was the first prospect to commit for 2024, and I'm thinking that Curtis Givens third is going to be the second prospect. And leading up, well, I don't want to say leading up, but a few days from now, which is I believe Friday, they start the recruitment process of Billy Richmond, the son of former Memphis Tiger, a great Billy Richmond, the senior, who played with the program back in the day. But with that one is that with that situation, from what I've gathered, it could be a little more intriguing because um, Richmond played under John Calipari, who used to be the head coach for the Tigers back in the day when they had their run to the NCAA tournament and had that great season, those great teams, that great roster. He's very familiar with Calipari. But then on the other hand, Richmond he knows Penny Hardaway. So and he's a Memphis native. So it's just a lot, to think about. A lot of things to consider, and not it's just something to think about, something to look forward to in regards to this recruiting process, this pitch by both coaches. Who's gonna do what to swing the mind of Billy Richmond. But as for Curtis Givens, man, based on the scholar report I read, is that he is a really good ball handler, you know, player that can, make all types of passes, good one on one. From Mount Verde, Florida. Was in played at Memphis University High School, but I believe he transferred up to Florida to play with the school up there that I think is a top five in high school um, basketball team in the country. So that you know he's a game changer. I think for this program, and I think his versatility is something that program can use going down and going into the future. Not this year, but the following year, 2024, when these players are, officially ingratiating the system. But according to the Scott reports that he's one of the elite ball handlers in the top. He's one of the top ball handlers in the 2024 class. Got a tight crossover. He's 170 pounds, 6'2", a good finisher. Um, got speed, agility, mobility, and that's great for a point guard, man. I think I don't believe he's one of those traditional point guards that you've heard of in the past because and I've said this before. I think Memphis don't really use a traditional point guard to run their offense. You usually have a guy that can score the basket, can attack the basket, defend, and really good rebounder. We saw that last year with Kendrick Davis. That type. He was undersized, but he fits the prototype of what Memphis looks for in a point guard. We're gonna continue to finish reading this scouting report I pulled up from Sports Illustrated. Going off his handle dribble also makes Givens a great player in one-on-one situations, and he can really challenge a defender with his change of direction and speed. His passing ability is also good, and he can dish it out quickly hard to his perimeter teammates. He also can put it in the spots where his front court can get the ball and make plays in the post. Givens will be a great way for the Tennessee basketball program to kick off in 2024 class. He got a Tennessee, but also one of the programs recruiting Givens. But I don't think he's in the mix, in my opinion. I don't think Tennessee gonna be in the mix for this guy, for this kid. But I think he's gonna be a Tiger, bro. I keep saying this. I think he's gonna be a Memphis Tiger, bro. I know he has his options open, and Penny Hardaway stated that he's gonna support him regardless of where he goes, even if he doesn't choose Memphis. I know why he said that because if Givens doesn't like where he's at, he can always get the transfer portal, and Penny Hardaway will be there waiting to sign him. That's just simple as that. But I just think it's the optics. It's based on the optics of what I see, man. Just I think he's gonna be wearing that Memphis uniform for good officially. Once everything's all said and done, the news will be coming out should be in a couple of days. I believe he will make his decision. Remember, just a reminder: the final schools are Memphis, Texas, and Memphis, Texas, and Kentucky. Not Kentucky. Memphis, Texas, and LSU. Memphis, Texas, and LSU are the finalists on this list. And I think it's gonna be Memphis, man. If I had to bet, man, if I was a bet man, I think it would be like if it's second best option. If I was, I just think it would have been. It's probably like Texas over LSU, from what I see. From this one, from my opinion, but ultimately, I think it's gonna be Memphis. And after that, man, it's gonna be Billy Richmond. The Billy Richmond recruiting process. His visit, he gonna set up his visit with the Tigers, and that's the one that's gonna be. I'm kind of. I'm looking forward to seeing how it's gonna play out between Calipari and you know Penny Hardaway, and Memphis fans got this disdain for Calipari for how things went down. We'll see how it's gonna play out. We'll see, but I think Billy Richmond's gonna be a Tiger as well. We'll see though, and I don't want to. It'd be interesting to see where they rank this recruiting class once it's all said and done. Once the process is over and Penny Hardaway has his guys, you know, for you know for the next year's team. How they gonna rank that class? Is it gonna be a top 5 class, a top 10 class? Top 15? We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. So there's that. All right, so all I have for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. Do you think Curtis Givens third will be a Memphis Tiger, also along with Billy Richmond the third? Also check out strike7sports.com for latest content on the NFL, the NBA, Memphis Tigers football and basketball content as well, along with also the Grizzlies. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out.